down, children. I can't sit down. Sit down, children. I can't sit down. Sit down, children. I can't sit down. 'Cause my soul's so happy that I can't sit down.
And the children said, we want to march in the streets against those who oppress this land. And the grown folks said, children, sit down. And the children said, we want justice in this land, even if it means we must sacrifice and risk our bodies and beauties. And the grown folks said, children, sit down. And the children said, we must stand against water cannon and police dog, against nightstick and racist laws. And the grown folks said, children, sit down. The grown folks said, you are too young to do this. We fear that you are not safe in this world. So children, sit down. And the children said, you are right. We are not safe in this world, nor will we ever be if we sit down. So no, grown folks, we will not sit down.
So children, won't you sit down? Sit down, sit down, sit down, children. I can't sit down. Sit down, children. I can't sit down. Sit down, children. I can't sit down. 'Cause my soul's so happy that I can't sit down.
And so the children marched, and they marched, and they marched, and they marched. They marched so far ahead of the grown folk that they were beyond their sight. So the grown folk had to listen to the ground for the sound of the children's marching. They had to rise up and listen to the air for the voices of the children singing of the future. So the grown folk followed those voices until they found the children. And when the grown folks found them, the children were of so many folds and faces, so many places and races. But they all looked at the grown folk with the same eyes of the eternal child. And they said, listen to what they said. They said, did you not know that we had to be in the house of light? Did you not know that our souls knew where our feet had to take us? If you knew the joy in standing for justice, if you knew the joy in speaking for those slain by those sworn to protect, if you knew the joy in singing of the anger of your country until it cools, if you knew the joy in locking arms against night-born torches bent on burning church, mosque, and temple, if you knew the simple joy in fighting that which threatens light, you would not ask us to sit down. You would not say, sit down, children. You would stand with us, for you would know why we cannot sit down. So don't tell us to sit down as our world burns. Don't tell us to sit down as our brothers are bulleted. No, 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 no. Don't tell us to sit down while our sisters are made into nothing but meat. You can sit down if you want to, but we're going to sing up a new song, for our souls are happy and we cannot sit down.